How you doing? Welcome to the Shack. My name is James Whitaker. I'm joined today by James Savage, equipment editor for National Club Golfer magazine, and we are going to be looking at the JPX850 and the JPX900.
Absolutely,
yeah. See what they do.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see how these perform head to head, because Mizuno have said that they've taken the good bits out of this driver and put them all into there, but they've added a little bit more forgiveness, a little bit of a bigger head, and some extra adjustability as well. So
there's plenty of adjustability in there.
This was quite a low spinning driver. Went a mile when you middled it.
Out of the middle, yeah.
But the spin, you sort
Your
of
dispersion was tough, wasn't it?
It was, and anything out of the middle. So yeah, it'll be interesting comparison between the two. Same shaft in each, and our anonymous big hitter, who is not our regular anonymous big hitter. He's actually on holiday in the Seychelles, so we've got anonymous big hitter's younger brother.
Brilliant.
So we'll see him.
See how he gets on with these there.
Put these through their paces.
All right, should we go and see how he gets on?
Absolutely.
Looking good.
Right then, what's Scott first?
He's got the JPX850.
I don't know why I'm asking because I've got the JPX900 in my hand here, so I actually knew the answer to that. Whoosh. Good start.
This was quite a good driver. I mean, it didn't probably do as well as it should have done, but
no, I really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a long driver when you hit it out the middle. And what I think one thing that we might see is you make like the ones absolutely out the middle of that might even outperform this one. But I think overall, I think what they've done with this is make it a little bit more forgiving across the face. But I mean that's solid.
Well, big hits appeals it all the time, so it's going to be an interesting test.
It was very much like a low spinning driver. Ball speeds, like I mean, look at the spin right there. That is really low, and that was one of the criticisms of it. Some had it just didn't have enough spin. You hit something that just like that, and it just falls out the air.
Well, it looks like he's striking it pretty well out of the middle of the club here. So that's the third one. I mean, ball speed. I mean, what we've seen with other products on the market. You'd say that's quite slow, wouldn't you? Really?
I'd expect 165 as a sort of for this guy as minimum really what he's looking for.
I was going for that one.
Yeah, that was a little low one. So I mean, what Mizuno said to me as they launched this product was they're trying to take some of the best bits of that driver, which that really good ball speed when you hit it out the middle, and some of the best bits out of the JPX EZ, which was a nice bigger head, really very forgiving, but span a little bit too much. They're just trying to with this, they're trying to get something in the middle.
Okay, let's change them over then. Yeah, 164.
164. Okay, so
that's better, isn't it?
That's pretty good.
That's what you're saying, isn't it? Get out of the middle. The ball speeds,
and you can see the overall the performance is better when he's got the spin up. The spin's gone up. When those sort of low ones, the spin was really down at 1700.
Okay, so same shaft. I'll just put it in the same 9.5. Now there's a lot of bits and bobs going on.
Yeah, it's got to be up there with the most adjustable drivers out there. With the weights that you can move front to back, you can move heel to toe, and then you've also got one there to change to have the face if you want the face open or closed.
So you can really dial it in then, can't you?
Yeah, and that's what Mizuno are saying it's going to do. They're saying they've taken their adjustability up a notch.
Okay.
Just from the aesthetics point of view, I prefer this one because that JPX850, that's a really loud, bright blue that, in the sun, I think, you do get a little bit of glare where that's a little bit softer, more of a matte finish.
Yeah, it's nice.
And it looks a little bit more appealing to the eye behind the ball.
That was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good, that. Ball speeds, getting there, like I said, sort of 166. He's got it in there. He's got it in the tank, hasn't he? Definitely. I think with this club, that's working nicely.
It's okay. Just lost it a bit, but it's with the draw, it's kind of hanging
not
on now.
Not
Yeah.
as much, yeah. Clinging on to the fairway.
Yeah, that's right. That's the numbers you'd expect with that shot. The spin's gone up, the ball speed was down, but it's not missed the fairway. It's just a bit of a high right one. That's
Good
a
one.
bullet,
Straight down the middle. Yeah, there you go. 166 on the ball speed. We're definitely seeing some higher spin numbers with this driver, which
would say the easy driver is the technology they've used from that has been put into this head, definitely.
Absolutely, yeah. Which because a low spinning drivers sort of seems like quite a nice idea, but you've got to get some spin on there, whether it's just
it just falls straight out of the sky. Which, 850
unless you're like the sort of like the tour like players, those super low spinning drivers are really for those guys.
Okay, so we've got enough numbers there.
I think so.
Okay,
happy?
Yep, just gonna have a look. Okay then, James, so Big Hitters hit some shots here, so we can compare the JPX850 to the JPX900. Some interesting numbers.
Absolutely, yeah. I think what we said before and what we expected to see was, that we know that the JPX850 was a low spinning, driver, and what we kind of expected to see would be a low spin throughout. Maybe a few that didn't go off, weren't off the middle, where it lost a little bit of difference, but a few that were middle to go absolutely mild, absolutely miles. And then with the JPX900, I think would be consistently more spin, maybe a bit more height, and probably just a bit more overall consistency is what we expected. What we've actually saw here was a faster swing speed with the JPX850, for whatever reason. What do you think that could be down to? Just might have been felt it could go at it a bit more.
Just might have been the weight of the head.
Yeah. It's a bit smaller, I guess.
It's a bit smaller, yeah. It's not got as many things at the bottom of the club, so that that I can't really see that slowing it down. It's obviously 2 or 3 miles an hour, so that's quite a big drop. So might have just been the swing at the time. But
with the new model, we've seen a bit of an increase in ball speed, which is.
The new model. There's a bad number in there. The 156, although it performed well, that's not the average down. So, I think you could stick an avertment. If I just take that out quickly, just on the side here, it'll give us you go. It's up to 164. It's kind of a truer number, isn't it?
Yeah. So in terms of average ball speed, a couple of miles an hour,
which is
faster,
what they're saying, isn't it?
Overall. But if you look there, you like we saw, you still got some with the old model there out at sort of like 164. So it was getting out there. We've got one there that's sort of totaling at 300 as well. So the old model was getting out there, but the new model seems to be a bit more consistent.
It's just a more consistent driver, isn't it? Yeah, the old model, if you get out of the middle, it's a brilliant performing driver, isn't it? Mm-hmm. But if your dispersion on the face is a little bit weak, you're really going to struggle. But
you see those spin rates there. We've got a couple that are too low, really, aren't they?
There's no real consistency, is there? It's either too low or too high. For that, it's a real big mix. Whereas this is, you'd actually say that's probably a little bit too high for the club head speed. Yeah. So, if you were doing a fit in, you might dial into a better shaft. You might work in a bit better there.
Yeah, and there's also we've just tested this out purely in like the neutral settings, so there's so much you can do with that driver, which we will deal with in another video. But there's so much on the bottom that you can do that you could probably get those numbers a little bit better by having a little tweak, couldn't you?
Around, definitely. But all in all, it's a pretty the new driver's great. It's got adjustability. It's more consistent, so you're going to feel a lot more comfortable hitting the shot, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that we were both agreed that we probably prefer the look of the new one.
The matte finish, and the way the crown is at the top.
Yeah.
Just looks a better driver, doesn't it? So.
Yeah, so it looks a little bit more appealing. It's you know, people don't necessarily associate Mizuno with their drivers; they associate them more with their irons. But I think they're taking their woods up a notch, which is
something they've really got to focus on.
It's good to see that they want to be that, because they've got balls as well. You know, good wedges. You know, they want to offer a full package and not just be thought of as an iron company, as someone that does everything. And you know, they're working hard at it. Yeah, they are, and that's you know, it's an impressive lineup. The JPX900 range, that adjustability, it's probably the most adjustable driver that's knocking about at the moment. So it's.
I mean, I've seen the fairway woods and the hybrids, and they're really strong. So it is a good range. So it looks good. Okay, thanks James. Hope you've enjoyed that video, and we'll hope to see you again soon. I hope you enjoyed that video. Look out for more videos at the Golf Shack Academy. Like us on Facebook, send us a tweet, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.